Hey guys, before you start your reading day today, we need to do a quick review of what motifs are. We went over motifs, yeah. We went over motifs during the Of Mice and Men unit, and so we'll just do a quick review so that you can look for motifs in your own novel. So, the first thing is that a motif is a recurring object or idea that helps create the theme. So, if you don't have that written down somewhere already from the Of Mice and Men unit, you might want to do it now. Motifs and symbols are kind of similar, but they have some differences. So, the first thing is that a motif doesn't have to represent something else, and a lot of times they don't. So, think of like animals in Of Mice and Men. They didn't represent anything else, but they helped created the themes surrounding like strength and weakness. It shows up several times within the novel. So if it just shows up once, it can't be a motif. It's more likely a symbol then if you think it's something big. But if it shows up a bunch of times, then it's probably a motif. So like in Of Mice and Men, we talked about size, we talked about responsibility and caring, we talked about animals as motifs. A symbol, on the other hand, has to represent something else, and it might only show up once or twice in the novel, which means that it's not a motif, it's a symbol. So these are some examples of motifs in things that you might have heard. We've gone over this before, and we've gone over motifs in Of Mice and Men, and like I just said, it was size and responsibility and caring, and animals. So in Harry Potter, like Harry's scar, Moana, we have Maui's shape-shifting. Hunting helps create themes about power and savagery in Lord of the Flies, and water in The Lion King. When we talked about this while we were in school during the Of Mice and Men unit, we watched this quick little video called Pearl. I will post this slideshow so that if you want to watch that again and look for the motifs in there, you can. You don't have to if you don't want to. But we talked about like suits being a major motif because she like knits herself a little suit. So when you're thinking about motifs, look for things that are repeated over and over and over again. Usually those things are good things to look at when you're trying to figure out the theme, which is what you guys are going to have to do for this assignment for your final. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a good reading day. Don't forget to fill out your reading form so that you can get counted for attendance. And if you have any questions, sign up for office hours. Have a great day, guys.